This is the glove Willie Mays had when he made that catch. This is great.
Oakland pitcher Dave Stewart was named the World Series.
The Blue Jays 71-56, and in this rubber match, Kyle Gibson, who's been really good. Blue Jays a disappointing 16th in the majors. 4.5 runs per game. Struggle with runners.
Ball 29% of the time. Heavy use on the cutter too. Sweeper about 15%. But look at the opponent's batting.
Hitters have been really effective for him, and he looks to beat the Blue Jays for a third time. It's the 24th, 2023, and that's the exact pitch we're talking. Another one. 0-2 on a 79-year-old first-year Oriole who strikes out in Merrifield on a changeup. Two pitches you mentioned.
Fastballs, and watch the late movement. I mean, it just dive bomb.
Bichette and Anthony Santander chugs in for a one pitch.
Austin Hayes and Anthony Santander, your double play combination. Gunnar Henderson, good to see.
With two quick outs. Accidental contact in at third. Urias, he'll make the play, and Ferd will see Adley Rutschman grab a bat after this fine play.
26th start of the year, and he has been outstanding against the Orioles in his career. 13 starts, he is 10 American League at 3.39.
And Barrios will face these. Adam Frazier, who's hit Toronto very well this season. Ryan Mountcastle, 28 games in a row. Adam is in there. So is Adley Rutschman, who is unusually first pitch swinging. Broke it up. Final line was 7 2/14.
Yeah, I mean, look, Barrios had a lot of good outings so far this year, but that might be the best.
Two-time All-Star who can jump into the top 10 of the league in innings pitched, maybe even the. Rutschman takes a changeup down and out. His first take of the game. Good. And a couple of home runs for Ryan Mountcastle against Barrios too.
And a good at bat going on by 48 points better. On the opponent.
Out into left field, and Bo a long way out makes the catch in front of Whitman.
In between a curve and a slider about 30% of the time. And they'll use that sinking fastball as well.
Twins will face Gunnar Henderson, and there is the slurve, and it has some really good late break inning double. And Henderson is blown away by an inside fastball. So
from time to time, but it's going to average just about 94, 95.
With some lower back soreness. Struck out, lined out hard to center.
There's career in a season.
The first home run on. Yeah, less than a foot from hitting the dirt, and he still hit it out. The fourth lowest pitch. The right field, he couldn't muscle it quite deep enough, and George Springer is American League this season from Vladimir Guerrero Jr. then for Austin Hayes, and that means Guerrero now 4 for 10 in the series. And here's George Springer, and finally Kyle Gibson throws a ball. Had a ground ball beaten on a hop down to Gunnar at short.
Wow, this is his 2 starts against the Blue Jays this year. How about the ERA? 1.38. And a few mistakes along the way that he paid for, but you could see he took a step in the right direction for sure.
Where do you think?
In the heart of the plate from time to time, but all in all, I felt like he was more aggressive in the zone.
And Varsho looks at this changeup low.
Gibby's no different than any other pitcher.
Another 1-2-3 inning, and that one's well high with a cutter. Into foul ground. Ramon Urias tracks it down and ends another 1-2-3. Blue Jays early.
Coming into the ball game, you cannot make a mistake to him, especially over the last 2 weeks.
Big reason why the Orioles are 9-3 against the Jays this season. Mountcastle, O'Hearn ahead of Ryan. Mike Springer is there. The American League East as of right now. Tampa Bay again rallied late to beat Colorado. Big ball, second baseman Biggio with a backhand and a fine play. Ball 1 to Austin Hayes. Starts in which Austin has reached. A lot of extra base hits of late, a lot of walks of late for Hayes. This ball though hit on the ground to Bo Bichette. 6 up, 6. Won 9 of 12 against the Jays with 1 game to go, outscoring them by 33. this position. Toronto only has 3 extra base hits with runners in scoring position, and against Kyle Gibson, who has been very efficient so far.
Yeah, did the Orioles really make some?
First 2 innings in his career, 5 then 8, and Chapman did not go here. Dan Iasonia. Well, that'll do. Took a couple extra pitches, but Gibby gets his man with a sweeper.
Started in the zone. It looks like a strike, but he just works it right off the outside part of the plate. Well,
But I'm glad we got it on the mic. Kyle Gibson now with 44. Danny Jansen, and really what we've seen.
He can throw you a really good changeup as well.
It's a curveball to Danny Jansen. It was. Jansen grounds it foul at the plate. Pulled to third. Another fine grab by Ron.
Tonight, this is a rocket off the bat, right to the backhand side. Look how he got his nose behind it. I mean, nose right behind the glove where he.
1 to Kevin Biggio. Orioles coaches. Kevin Biggio to second. Adam Frazier with a routine play. Kyle Gibson, perfect base runner. Mullins, Urias, and Frazier.
Org.
And that's because this Oriole offense has responded. And the pitchers have been really good.
To the left field corner and up against the net. Jose Barrios with an elevated fastball, fouled away.
Good news for the Orioles.
Games here. That's caught on a line by Belt. Burley with the last place Rockies. Colorado comes in 45 the next 6 games. Ramon Urias on a backup breaking ball, 0-2. Two former Twins start show. Kevin Kiermaier getting the night off. The postseason games since 2004. 1-3. Rutschman, he gets an infield single on opening day. His first career 4-hit day becomes
into the pavilion, and what a night for Trace Thompson. He has knocked in 8.
그러면 먹어야죠. 먹어도 먹어도 끝이 없는 나라. 감당할 수 있겠.
Belt with a grounder yanked wide of the Oriole dugout. Change up for a strike. Three at 2. And Nakadoch's native walks. Again, ground ball into the shortstop hole. Henderson gets 1 and out. Back, and Mullins makes the catch. It does bring in Bichette as